get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. Right off the bat, here's Pickett to throw it. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Pickett will look to throw it here. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Pickett now on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44, Pickett. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now, Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
For the 2nd consecutive season, Tua's a starter and Miami's a team. Both had winning records, but missed the playoffs. His numbers, they weren't terrific. Only 2,600 yards and 16 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. But he also overcame fractured ribs early in the season to return and play well down the stretch. And don't forget, when he did come back, he led Miami to 6 straight wins, which kept them in the playoff race.
Tyreek Hill, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now a first down carry for Harris. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Pickett to throw on first down. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Pickett. Setting up the screen. Harris. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 34 yards for Najee Harris. And the Steelers are able to move back in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. On play action, here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Harris running straight ahead, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead 7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Right at the 30. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On the give, this is Harris. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Pickett going to bootleg it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Locates Claypool on the crossing route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Pickett now from the gun here. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Pickett. Being chased out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenny Pickett, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now stands at 13. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was finished off by Kenny Pickett taking it in himself. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Rolling to his right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll be brought down here. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Blaster, 6. Mike 51.
Now Tua. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. First and 10, here's Pickett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's second and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first and 10, it's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 41 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will put put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Sims going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw there hauled in by Claypool. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Pickett will look to pass it. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. Here's Pickett. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Boswell's kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Harris. He'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On the draw, it's Harris. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Pickett. Caught along the sideline by Freiermuth. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Pickett to his tight end, Freiermuth, for the Steeler first. Back to throw. Pickett. Here's Freiermuth again. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll throw again with Pickett. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Pickett will look to throw it here. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Harris. And he's got this down almost 120 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Pickett on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, complete. That's Sims. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenny Pickett with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive to 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. Here in the fourth quarter, defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Pickett now on first down. It's brought in by Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just shy of midfield, Pickett. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Looking to throw, Pickett. Flushed out right. Pickett slides down, and he picks up the first. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on first down. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage. And his throw here's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Now Pickett. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Pickett, fourth down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play.
Oh, Edmonds has it knocked loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I know when you're looking at...
And now, as with every potential turnover, we're going to take a second look at that. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And some room to work. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Sanders on for the extra point. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. One final shot for Pickett. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.